Yo, what up guys? I'm back with another video. Here today, we're back with another let's play, I guess. This is a game I've never played before, The Sinking City. I've not really seen that many big YouTubers play this game, so I decided it looked like super good, and it's just in my Steam library, so I decided why not just play it. It's one of those games that I bought because I thought it looked cool, so might as well, you know, try to get through the whole game with you guys. First time experience. Looks pretty good at least. Graphics wise. I don't know any plot or anything about this game, so you guys are gonna be experiencing this all at the same time. Where we at though? Oh jeez. This place is a bit dusty, bro. The fuck is that big ass thing? It looks like that creature from fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. So much fog as well, what the hell? He just tried killing himself. What's going on? It's like an infinite loop. Got a first aid kit and a brick. Coil springs, is that it?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Beats. If you guys want to read it, you can read it yourself. I'm definitely not reading all this. Screw that. Gotta make sure I have everything before I leave.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
So I have to go this way.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
That guy looks blazed, bro. He's having
the moment you arrive.
He's on some shit, G. Straight up.
Mr. van der Berg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
I'm about to say nice suit.
Eye-catching.
Nice suit, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Damn. This thing, everyone.
No ordinary place.
Man's really said, fuck your ship.
Geographical position
I could have flown here on my jet if I wanted to.
Natural disaster.
I just didn't feel like it.
Nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its
Do I-
cover, Mr. Reed.
Do I get the VIP room? Surely, my G.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Yeah, fuck this.
That's
I'm
it
out of
for now,
here.
I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
It's a pretty... Damn! It's a pretty big map. What the... Oh, we gotta go to the Devil's Reef. Run, baby, run. Under the kill bar. Exit.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found. That is fine.
This guy sounds like Madara, but... What in the world?
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
This guy definitely isn't human.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city.
Someone's a little bit racist while looking like an absolute twat.
Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
Maybe you should just look at yourself.
Refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. rather good at tracking down missing people.
Like I know you're going through something, but like, you don't need to be a dickhead. No one's gonna want to find your son when you're being a straight twat.
Exactly friendly to new arrivals.
You know that.
Let's just say I tend to.
So how about stop having a fucking fist up your ass and just let me help?
What have you got to lose? Sounds like
You
you
twat.
lose every man you can get.
Farah, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
You know, this guy
Find
has
my
his shit
son,
together.
newcomer, and be quick about it.
You know, he's not, even though this guy's been a complete twat. You know, he's trying to stay professional. As best as possible, that is. Fuck you. Oh, no, octopus. I'm alright, bro. I ain't Japanese.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, man. It's because you literally had those dreams not even
Name's
like
Will.
6 minutes
Will
ago.
Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it.
Hey, man, I'm just
Take care of yourself.
I'm just trying to find out about this murder.
Sir?
Wow. Mystery.
Yeah, Will. And the police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
True that. That dream ain't,
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
The hell, bro? God, you got straight pieced up.
Choo choo.
Back on some metal scrap. We might be able to craft some healing items or some shit.
Surprised I don't have someone's portrait here. 5 cards short of a full house.
Mine's are. The hell? Alrighty then. Yeah, just leave that alone. See anything? Nothing.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Sounds like some racism.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Tripping.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I'm trying to. What the fuck was going on? Downstairs? Anything down here? Nope. Just on some cocaine. What do I do here? That's one.
Yeah, run!
Okay. What's this?
Take this, ape face.
Okay, bit of racism. And this has to be 3.
What's happening?
I don't really get it. Alice. Sing. Combine clues to make deductions. Sudden psychotic outbreak. Albert returned unstable. Okay, well. Yeah, I know that. And fisherman son. What? What's supposed to do? Okay, Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmortons spread some sort of psychotic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Okay. So I need more clues. Because these don't fit. So none of these fit anyway. So I need to find more clues of some sort.
Yeah, run!
I'm supposed to get the order right.
What's happening?
Okay. Now let's take this away.
Yeah, run!
It's this one. That's one. I've figured it out finally. That's definitely two.
Take
And then this happened.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Key evidence collected. Alright, let's go to the Mine Palace. The Mine Palace. Okay, cool. Sweet. Can't be this. Feud. Albert fled when wounded. Oh, it's gotta be one of these. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. Okay. Albert turned unstable. Albert attacked the fishermen. And then the final one fisherman. Albert fled when wounded. I don't actually... Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fire in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Cool. So if he fled, they must have come out of this door. They couldn't have fled this way. Okay. This just shows kind of like a Witcher thing. Something's on the... Ooh. That's definitely a bullet.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
He got shot and started running this way. Towards the port. Started climbing.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Let's get up there then. Then he, for some reason, starts running near the port and to another house. The fuck is... It looks so weird and bro, what is this? What's going on in this place, bro? This looks so...
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. New Mine Palace clue. Let's just go to the Mine Palace. Albert fled when... Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was the Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. Sweet.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
I can hear something. Okay, well, we know where this is going. It's definitely behind there, I'm telling you right now. Just attack it.
Door won't budge.
What the sh... Ah man, what is going on?
Fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
The fuck is that? Get out of here, bro. What in the shit is that little thing? Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakport. Ooh. The murder was deliberate. He's just straight dead. Rest in peace, my guy.
Forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh nah, his father ain't gonna be happy in the slightest. What the shit? Get out of here. What the fuck is this thing? It's like I'm tripping out or some shit. I guess I can go back to the dad now and definitely confirm that his son is just straight up dead. Can I go back to him now and just say he's dead? Obviously I gotta go find the killer, but like, I gotta go tell his dad that he's just dead.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'll just say, I feel like he's a more straight to the point person.
So, I found Albert like you asked. Now will you answer my
This
questions?
guy ain't gonna be happy in the slightest, but I gotta get straight to it.
My son is dead. His murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen to your pointless natter. I want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirt back, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
It's not looking like no bar to me. Alright, he's sitting in the bar.
Oh. Hey. Got a spare bullet, fella?
Sorry, bro.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're
Mr.
everywhere.
This food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Where's the guy I'm looking for? Lewis?
What's your problem?
Are you
Welcome
Lewis?
to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Certainly doesn't care, so I'm just saying, you want him gone, I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe.
You know, bro. No way this guy.
Explain the blood. Fine. If it gets
Oh
me
my-
out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs.
I didn't think he would actually give it to us.
You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
This guy literally says he doesn't snitch to newcomers. What the fucking monkey?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
What the
Charles
shit?
Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Let's start with a let's start with an easy question.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened,
I can see
I
that, but like
suspected it had something to do with that ape.
you're still
Turns
kind of
out
guilty.
I was right.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head.
I can kind of believe you on some of the things, but like running after him, then hooking him straight, cleaning through.
Wasn't myself.
Like, I
hear
don't
there's a
know.
bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are
Calm
gone,
down. Stop saying
there's
that. I'm
nobody
gonna
left to
get
protect us
demonetized,
Innsmouthers.
even though I'm not even monetized, bro.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Just say, I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
I'll give it to. I'll probably say no, just because it just seemed way too. You know, even after, because everyone else was in that mad hysteria, but this guy was also with him, but they didn't go off and try shooting at him, chase him, hide the body, and then just walk up to the bar and fuck off. So, we'll see what happens.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
I'm sorry, my G, but like, it's just too stupid. That's all. I guess let's go back to... I'll go back to his father and tell him what happened while here he is. Yeah, I'll probably give him up. It might be a bit cruel, but like, it is what it is. It's a hard decision. I don't know if this game has like anything gets affected if, you know, if there's a right or wrong choice, but we'll just have to see, I guess.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful.
Hey man, come on.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't. But
They're just not built different, bro.
What brought you?
Come on. They ain't built like me, boy.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed. I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.